Good evening everyone, Midlife Game-ist. Hopefully you can hear me tonight. Idiot that I am. I didn't realise, did a whole stream last night, Astrobot, of me swooning over the game that I thought was the, the dogs, dilly danglers, whatever you want to call them, of sort of platforming adventure games, the equivalent of a Mario game on the PSVR, and I went back and just checked the stream like I normally do, see everything was alright, and realised that I'd talked for 2 hours and nobody could hear me because the microphone switched itself off somehow. But operator error, we shall say. So hopefully tonight you can hear me. And I'm continuing, as it's 3 years since the PSVR was released onto the world, and I'm showing you this week some of my favourite games on the system. Last night, as I say, was Astrobot, if you want to check that out. Hey Taz, how are you? Yeah, so this, I have to say, will probably be my favourite game on the PSVR. I know that'll shock a lot of people, but it was when I got to use the bow. I'd never experienced anything like that in any gaming. The experience of firing a bow, and so for me, the story, the graphical style, the combat, the action, the movement, it's so smooth when you get it all set up. I've got it in free locomotion, but there's lots of things you can do if you suffer from motion sickness, because it can happen to the best of us, we know. So you can teleport, you can jump between, you can do 360 turns, and you got your bow and arrow. I'm just trying to remember which button it was that gets your hand up. Yes, Robo Dog. What do you do to get that up? Trying to remember which is a... Oh, of course I can't do it yet, can I? I've got this on the Quest. I've been lucky enough to pick it up on that, and it's even better there. So there's a story going right the way through the game. Cheers, Tasnik. I always appreciate when you come in, mate. It's a story going all the way through. You go in.
I've been meaning to ask Father about my hand, but to be honest, I'm a bit afraid of what he'll say. When I woke up in the teleportation chamber, it was just attached to my left arm. There was no pain. He said something went wrong when he transported me here, but later when he gave me the bow, it fit almost perfectly. Did he cut my hand off on purpose?
Thanks, Taz. Yeah, it is a superb game, and the little story going on in amongst it all helps it as well. It's sort of futuristic, battle between mother and father. You never actually know which is a good side and which is
just through that door.
Which is the bad side.
I'll tell you all you need to know.
And all the way through, you'll find these computer terminals, little stories going on. So it's a bit like Bioshock in that way, that you find sort of recordings of things and text of things. You have to look, because you'll find that some of it will tell you about codes for opening doors later on. But it's just that it was also the fact of opening doors, using your hand. I mean, pulling the trigger and seeing your hand do things like that it was just mind blowing for me. And I think, yeah, there's probably a lot better games that have come along afterwards. But for me,
You've seen what the world has become.
the interaction with the environment around you, the storyline,
One day, everything was normal,
the graphics,
and the next,
it's brilliant.
well, it was like this. I believe we can find a way to reverse it, and that is why I brought you back from the void. But first, we have some other things to attend to. Now, let me show you your new home.
Thank you. You play this with the Move controllers as well, so it's fine. It's trying to remember the buttons on it, but I think I've got it sussed now. The way I've got it set up is I'm left-handed, so bow in the right hand, arrow in the left. Movement is the move button on the right controller. So I've got it on smooth turning, which can make it a bit at times, but we should be all right. And there you go. So now that's what I was trying to do.
You can store almost anything you can pick up in it.
So you've got your credits.
If you want to put your bow away, it lets you do that too.
So if I do that, my bow will appear. Select hand, it's gone. So everything like that was just, you know, none of this flicking a button to go between your menus and things like that. It was, you know, and just whatever you see as well, you just open up and look what I have here. It's my first trophy. You put it on your shelf, make a nice little collection. Nobody's been in here dusting again, unfortunately. Cleaners, I've not seen her for 20 years. And you'll find little notes lying around. As I was saying, you'll find codes for doors. Pick up. You can open doors. Some places you'll find things, others you won't. That looks like a big arm, doesn't it? I wonder why that is. I used to look around for the secrets. Oh! I'm right through it. I don't believe it. There was another one though. There's one up there. Gotcha. Not quite sure what that is up there. Hey Rocket Tommy, how are you? Hopefully you can hear me tonight. Sorry, I didn't realise. 2 hours of streaming with no the mic turned off. Operator error. Yeah, so for me, I would say because my first real experience of a first-person adventure game, this for me would be my favourite game so far on PSVR. I've finished it, played it, restarted it. I've now got it on the Quest as well, and that works really well with the controllers on there. Just everything about it really is, you know, the interaction with the universe. Right, let's go. So
you left your hand in the void, but look on the bright side. This means your body is upgradable, and you can do that here, eventually. I'm awfully sorry about
it's
the hand, by the way.
it's brilliant. You'd never get bored of it, to be quite honest. Every sort of few months or so I come back to it. The Signia Cup is quite cool as well. I'll probably show you that, guys. Or is that not? I've not got enough money, so I can't do anything.
This is a map of the known world.
Hello.
It doesn't much resemble the place you knew.
Getting over excited.
Using this, I can take you to several nearby locations. The first thing we should do is improve your security.
Oh, really?
Level, so you can search the nearby Signia facilities. I will then tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, there are a few secrets lying about. You have to. I ended up opening every drawer, looking in every corner. Oh no!